Okay, part two. Here we go. So we're back. So we was talking about headliners. Yeah. So I'm trying. I spoke to him about it a couple of times. So he's kind of warming up to him, and I do understand with his operation, we're not trying to share all the secrets. And then he got it to his back cave, but he got a nice setup. That's all I can tell you. It's really nice organization he's running over there. But anyway, he came out and looked at it. I don't remember his name. I apologize if you're watching this, but I'm gonna call him Mr. Headliner. New headlining. He's gonna put in me a new, I don't know what you call this. I call it a dash or a poultry stuff. Or not a poultry, but new dash. He's gonna do the doors. So we're gonna redo that. And that's it. We're gonna leave everything else the same because I kind of like the patina of it. I'm not gonna put in new seats or nothing like that. So I really enjoy the patina of the situation with that here. So I also talked with my guy, Mr. Jason. And I'm also working behind the scenes with working with his company, launching his YouTube channel next year with the paint and body, all the schematics of this. I'm saying schematics, but I'm using just some words I'm using. But we're going to redo the paint. He's excited about the paint job on this and how he's going to do it. And we got to put tires on. Not crazy about putting new tires on, but those are new tires. But you know, we got to do it right. Had the keys cut, so we got the keys cut to this. That works. I want to have the spare tire mounted, and then we're going to paint. So it's going to be a whole total paint job. I need to get some bumper work done to it. So once again, this is a great ride. It is a fun ride, and it's a lot cheaper than buying a new vehicle. One of my neighbors just bought a let me say this, a used Denali pickup truck, right? And I ain't gonna lie, that thing is nice. It's nice. But he bought a used Denali, and I could be in the twilight zone. You know, I am a 70s baby. I'm 50 plus, so I get it. Nothing stays the same. But for a used truck, $50,000 for a used $50,000 for a used truck. Oh my goodness, I'm not. And even once I get, huge and to have that kind of money, I don't have like 50,000 laying around to throw on a truck. Besides a semi truck, that his pickup truck costs almost more than mine. Almost as much, not more, but just as much as my semi truck. I'm just saying, a used pickup truck costs just as much as my semi truck. Well, almost as much as my semi truck. So and y'all know what my truck costs for those who've been following the channel, who've been growing with us, and for those who don't know. And if you just checked on the channel, yes, I drive trucks. So I have a 2013 D13 Volvo semi truck, which is, the D13 stands for, it's Volvo on Volvo power, which means I don't have a Detroit, I don't have a Cummins, I have a Volvo engine for my Volvo truck. So it's Volvo on Volvo power, and that's what you want when you're dealing with a Volvo. So that's the way I've been trained from my mentors in trucking. So that's what I got. And my truck is a 10-speed, and I paid $61,000 out the door for my truck. Well, I didn't pay it out the door, but I paid for it like in 3 years, under 3 years. But yes, so my truck is, like I say, it's paid for, but I'm just saying it's $61,000 for a semi truck, and he paid $50,000 for a pickup truck. And some of these trucks cost more than that. I met some guy that does the hot shotting, and I got some interviews coming up with some guys that do hot shots. And he was hauling some 90,000 plus trucks, pickup trucks that was customized, 90,000 plus. So I'm just saying. So yes, some of these trucks and cars cost just as much as you buying a semi truck, which is a business. You can buy it for you to make, to create generational wealth, to create financial freedom, and also you can buy them to just because you got it like that, for pleasure. But yes, so that's what I was saying. So once again, this is my first to do. And then if y'all have some ideas, we're not going back with the two-tone. That's the first thing that Jason said. He said, I am not doing two-tone on this truck, so forget it. So I thought that was funny. and we're going to go back with the lights on it. I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to spend a whole lot, but I'm thinking the number I got in my head is I have no plans on going over total from everything. 7,000 is, that's it. We're not going 1 penny over. You know, I kind of like 5,000 myself, but I know better than that. So, but 7,000 is that is it. That's it. That is it. And I'm not trying to do it in one lump sum either. So the biggest portion of that 7,000 is going to be in paint. So I already know already. So the paint job is going to take the portion of it, and that's my dude. So we're going to get it done. So we're going to go ahead and let y'all hear it run. Let's go ahead and close it up. I just want to show this. Not that I'm showing off, but you know. And of course, people, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers that show off all their nice whips and all their Corvettes and Hellcats and Scat Packs and Lambos and bikes and all this. You know, I'm like, this is cool. This does it for me right here. I don't ever see myself, and by all means, I am not hating. I don't drink Haterade or nothing like that, but I'm like, this does it for me. I'm like, I'm cool with this, and I can have 100, 200, 300,000. I still rock this bad boy. So yes, so it's not and there's nothing wrong with spending that kind of money on those vehicles. There's nothing wrong with spending 50,000 on a vehicle. Just from my perspective, it's like, oh my goodness, I can do some other things with that money to make more money. That's just how I look at it. And I'm not saying absolutely nothing is wrong with that. Hey, you got one life. Live it your way. Do what you want to do, how you want to do it. As my youngest son say, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, there it is. So this is me, and I'm gonna continue as the channel grows, and when we do become monetized and y'all be like, or some people are like, well, you doing this, I'm still gonna be low-key. I get a few things, but they're already in place. So I already have my game plan, or had it in place even before YouTube came on. Besides, or we threw in a couple of other bucket list things, but that's basically it. So enough of that blah blah. Let's hear it. I want to hear it run. So let's check it out. And you're probably asking how many miles in it, and it's saying 33,330.04. I mean 33304. So I'm probably thinking that's 133,304 miles. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. But this is the one thing that I'll let you hear it yourself. So every time, and I just ride it around town. That's all I do with it. So that's it. And I've had a couple of mechanics work on it, but no one has seemed to narrow anything down on it. I heard the little knocking go on, then it goes away. So maybe it's a loose lifter or something. So y'all hear that? But I don't know. But if I find a good mechanic, or if there's a good mechanic here on the Gulf Coast, hey, hit me up. Go to the about section of my channel, and my WhatsApp number is in there. I got a phone just for the YouTube channel. You can hit me up, shoot me a text or whatever. Let's do some business. So yeah, that is it. So that, for the most part, that's it. There we go. I know it is. I mean, it's like it's a hard body. I think it's missing, but we did a tune-up on it with the plugs and everything. But can y'all hear that? I don't know if that's missing, but I do hear a clack, 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 clack a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe some lifter, something going on with them not getting properly lubricated or something. I don't know, but we'll get it checked out. And I was going to take this truck over to Texas, to the Texas terminal in Beaumont, so I can have some ride some wheels over there. So I decided to keep this here, and I'm gonna take one of the vans over in Texas so I can do more shoots. And I eventually want to get a pickup truck on that end too, so I can get back into the hog hunting and fishing with Cody them on that end side of town. But that is basically it. We're gonna shut it down, literally. We're gonna shut this down this morning. and go in. We're gonna go ahead and detail a couple of vehicles and head over to Mobile before the evening time, because it's the weekend, so traffic can get a little hectic coming from there. So that's basically it. Not bragging, not doing anything, just we just vlogging. That's it. We're just showing our lives, you know, not showing no stacks of cash and no cool whips. That's a cool whip. To me, that's a cool project. And that's basically it. So if you have any projects going on, or you have any ambitions or any more things, you know, a lot of times people say don't have too many irons in the fire. Throw them in the fire. Throw them in the fire. Throw them in the fire. You know, all you can do is fall on your face, gain more wisdom, some more knowledge, some more understanding, and try it again. You know, like one of the videos say, if it makes you happy, who cares what other people think? As long as you're being respectful, safe, and, you know, being a good citizen of the universe. Because life is this long, it's that short, I promise you. I promise you life goes fast. Them 50 plus years went so quick. And now we're excited about the next thing's coming. You know, I mean, really excited. About the future. Be great. Give me your face.